New Thought Media Network. We are a global broadcast network of positive music, media, and entertainment, inspiring humanity's evolution along the journey of enlightenment and creating a world of love, peace, empowerment, and prosperity for all. New Thought Media Network. Positively inspiring. We invite you to join our prayer broadcast every day at 8:15 a.m. and 8:15 p.m. Mountain Time. Send us your prayer requests or schedule a private prayer session by emailing prayer@ntmedia.org. And now, it's time to pray together.
And hello again, dear ones. Dr. Robert with you here on a Wednesday evening. It's 8:15 on the Mountain Time Zone, and that means it is time for our evening prayers. I'm so grateful you're with us, so thankful that you're a part of what we're doing here on the New Thought Media Network. I really do appreciate you. Thanks for being a part of it. All right. Hey, always like to remind people, if this is your first time with us, or perhaps your first time in a while, or perhaps it's just your first time today, maybe not, maybe it's your second time today, but just the quick reminder that when we talk about prayer here on New Thought Media Network, we're talking about an affirmative spiritual mind treatment, an affirmative prayer. It's not begging and beseeching. It's not getting down on bended knee. It's not, oh, please, please, pleading with some far off power in the sky or some old white guy with a long beard. It is an affirmation of the truth as we know it. And that can often lead to a revelation of truth as we come to know it. So invite you into that tonight to be present to what wants to be revealed. If you'd like to engage with prayer, you're more than welcome to drop a prayer request in our prayer box right here on this program. Just like get down there somewhere. There should be a chat box, or maybe it's over there. I don't know. Whatever platform you're on, find a way to communicate and drop in a request if you would so like. And if I see it before I close my eyes, I'll be sure to add it to tonight's prayer. Also invite you to head on over to our website, ntmedia.org, drop into the prayer page, and there's a button on the website to get there. In there, you'll find a form that you can send in a prayer request, and all of our prayer practitioners get that and get that immediately so that they can begin praying on it as soon as they see it. And we'll keep that in our prayers for a week. So feel free to drop that into the prayer program. Also, if you'd like to work with any of our prayer practitioners directly, one-on-one, to have a deeper, more a more personalized experience of spiritual mind treatment, affirmative prayer, you're welcome to use that form, that page, and let us know who you'd like to work with. We'll make sure they get back with you real soon. All right. Wednesday night. Wednesday is one of those days where I'm not on the network. I don't have a show during the day, and I'm not doing this or that. And I get a lot of things done around the ministry, but not necessarily on air at all on Wednesdays, except for prayers. And do that about every other week or so on Wednesday night. So again, I'm really grateful to be with you here. And what I'm celebrating is a deeper, and I keep coming back to this. I've been coming back to this a lot lately, a deeper experience of listening, of allowing myself to be drawn deeper into conversations before I respond, allowing myself to listen for a longer period of time before I act. To be in that place of real deeper listening and therefore contemplation as well around what it is, around whatever it is, whatever the question is, whatever the experience is. So tonight I'm going to invite you into a deeper state of listening as well. And so if you're feeling comfortable and in a safe enough space to close your eyes, I invite you to please do so. And I just begin with the breath. Begin by rolling in that breath, a holy, holy breath. For every breath is a holy breath. Every breath is a reminder of the cycle of giving and receiving, that cycle of oneness that is becoming and releasing and becoming again. The oneness that is present in this cycle, the oneness that is present in every inhale, the oneness that is present in every exhale. I've come to this moment to remind myself of that, to remind my humanness of that divinity that is ever present, that divine essence, that divine everything that is always present. It's present in my breath. It's present in my contemplations. It's present as every part of who I am and every part of all that life is. The beauty, the truth, the health, the wealth, the well-being, the abundance, the prosperity. It's all good. It's all here. Call it God or Buddha or Brahma or Yahweh or Vishnu or Kuan Yin, source energy. It matters not the name. It matters the icon. It matters the consciousness with which we approach the events and the experiences of our day. And so I choose, and I've been choosing, and I'm going to keep choosing for at least for the foreseeable future. I'm going to choose to listen a little more deeply to the impulses, the insights, the inputs, the everything coming my way. And I imagine, I can only imagine how much stuff is coming your way. So I invite you to join me in this practice of a deeper sense of listening. Knowing that in the moments between the moments, there is that revelation of the divine. There is that voice of the one that is making itself here and now. The one speaks. The one speaks through each of us. We hear that voice. We hear that sense of yes. We raise up our vibration through the words, through the activities. We raise up our vibration so we may be better attuned to that voice of the one, so we can hear that voice of the one as it nudges, as it guides, as it directs us towards the greater expression of who we have come here to be. See, what I know is I know each and every one that hears these words now or at another time, each one that hears these words is a divine emanation of this one thing, this one life we call the oneness, or God's life, the one. I call it the one. You call it whatever you want to call it. But what we know is that the one is speaking through and as our lives. Not just our words, our lives. So that we are living demonstrations for others to see, for others may be inspired to live the divinity of their calling, to listen to that still small voice within and let it become the mighty voice of the one happening and revealing itself in every moment. Every moment, not just those where we're attuned, not just those moments where I'm in prayer or in my deep meditation, but as every moment. Allowing the one to speak as every moment with a great sense of gratitude, but most especially with a great sense of wonder and awe. Wonder at what it is that we are becoming, and a sense of awe at that we are becoming, at that which we are becoming. And that's what I know. That's what I claim. That's for each of us, is to be in a deeper place of knowing that we are constantly in a state of becoming, in a process of becoming more astute, becoming more discerning, becoming more spiritual, becoming more enlightened, whatever you want to call it, becoming more of who we have come here to be. The new human, an enlightened being, not a being of humanity, but a being of light that has taken on this form of humanity in order to have a good time, in order to bring forth laughter and love and smiles and all that is not that, the suffering and the questioning, the anxiety, the worry, all that is not necessary. That's just that misperception that the human form takes on. See, we can transcend that. We have that opportunity right now. Just close your eyes. While they should already be closed. Well, I don't want to should on you. So if they're not already closed, close your eyes and come into a deeper recognition that the oneness is revealing itself as your life right now. And what I know is I know it could be no other way. You could not be here as an angel of darkness. You could not be here as an angel of destruction. Even if we might see those people out in the world that we think are exactly that, that is not the truth of who they are. That is the illusion of who they are. That is the sense of living in the humanness completely and without any regard for our divinity. But what I know is I know that we are truly human and divine. And as we allow the divine to reveal itself, as we allow ourselves to embrace that sense of divinity, as we are able to claim our divinity more and more and more and more each day, as we do that, then the devils and the demons and all that destruction and all that fear just melts back into the nothingness from whence it came. For it is not truly real. It is just that is the illusion. That sense of base human evil and destruction, that is the illusion. That is not the truth of how life works. This is not a life of getting more for myself, and it is not a life of greed. It is not a life of might makes right. It is a world, it is a life where love leads the way, where love is the leading language, where love is the language of source. That I know for sure. Love is the language of source. So we invite that into our lives. Invite a little more love into the world today. Be a little more love in the world today. Bring a little more love in the world today. Feel that vibration of love. All we got to do is start saying the word. Just start saying the word love. And again, love, 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 love up. It raises that vibration, and we cast that vibration out before us. And before we know it, we're attracting into our lives, more things that love us and more things we're here to love. Meet the day, meet every opportunity, meet every occasion with a vibration of love, and nothing can hinder our progress. Nothing can hinder our creation, or creating a world of where heaven is right here on earth, where we are creating heaven on earth. And it all starts with love. So love more deeply, listen more deeply, love more actively. We are source in motion as love and light and beauty and truth abounds. All is well, all is good. And so I invite each one that may have heard these words this evening to take these up, take these into your heart, take these out into your world, and make it so. Make love the light, the guiding force, make ourselves the motion of reality. Make your truth, make that your reality. Here today and every day, in every way. I am so grateful. Grateful to be witnesses, grateful to be a revelation of this truth, but most especially grateful to know God's got this and I can get out of the way. As I loose this word into that law, that creative law of life, then there is nothing that can stop this word from being made manifest. Nothing that can return. This word cannot come back void or destroy or misused. God's got this. Divine's on the job. So I just let it all be. And I let it be God. And I let it be good. And so it is. And so it is. See, I might be a little tired sometimes before I come to prayer time, but you come to prayer time, you get that energy stirring, get that vibration raising up. Wow. So much. Thank you, folks, for being with me here this evening. I'll be back again sometime soon. We'll be back again tomorrow morning and at 8:15 with our morning prayers. So catch us for that. In the meantime, I think it's time we get out of here. But before we do that, we're going to say thank you to a few folks. So join me in that, please.
On behalf of everyone at New Thought Media Network, thank you for being a member of our virtual family. Your financial contributions help share the New Thought message with people from around the world. Please visit and contribute at www.ntmedia.org/donate. New Thought Media Network,
Come be you. And please like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, peace and blessings.
On behalf of the New Thought Media Network, thank you for being with us for this special prayer broadcast. We look forward to being with you again soon, 8:15 a.m. or 8:15 p.m. Mountain Time. Until then.